Hi Pisces. I thought I was recording. I was not. Here is the layout for your new love, possibly true love, that you are going to meet. This is for single Pisces out there. And this is a general reading, and I will clarify where it is appropriate to do so. Some of them won't make sense to clarify. So I'm trying to keep this under 10 minutes. I usually end up clocking in around 16, 17 because I talk so much, but I'll shoot for 10 minutes here. Okay, so this is the layout. And I assure you that I shuffled, and you'll see why, because this is not so much about a new love so much as it is you kind of moving through a past love and still thinking about that past love and having, sorry, Queen X here, questions about why it didn't work, or you're still kind of nursing, you're still trying to kind of get over that past love, okay? So we have probably frustration. You're just overall sense of frustration because you've been let down in the past, and your overall view probably of love situations for yourself is that you always end up with the short end of the stick, that you've been let down, somebody doesn't deliver on their promises. They usually end badly, like you have to cut off communication. This could also speak to you're done watching and being patient and being that grandmotherly wisdom typically that Pisces have, and you want action, but at the same time you feel like you're held back because you are still thinking about this relationship that's really kind of stuck under your skin, that you're really going inward and trying to figure that out, okay? So this is about you being pretty introspective and trying to get past a relationship or relationship issues that you feel like keep circling back around again. The person that you're probably going to be attracted to it's probably going to happen in the winter. So this is probably around January, around the new year we're looking at. But also this is going to be somebody who is very emotionally stable and secure, probably an earth sign, or somebody who has a lot of earth in their chart, because that is not you, Pisces. Even on your best day, for the Pisces that I'm reading for, you approach things and process things emotionally first. And that's why I think this is bugging you so much, why you're feeling stuck probably. Hold on a minute, don't like that angle. So the person that is waiting for you, or is out there literally waiting for you, is somebody that you're not going to be attracted to at first. It's going to be a very practical personality, and you're probably going to form a friendship first, and then it will grow from there, and it will be slow growing. It'll be somebody that's around you constantly, and just you strike up a friendship and it's consistent. Again, gender doesn't matter here, it's fluid, but it is somebody that will slowly over time become a steady source of just you can rely on them. They're there for you emotionally as well as time-wise and resources. This is not about somebody being, for some of you it might be, but wealth is not so much important or prominent here as somebody that is of a stable personality and mind and doesn't react emotionally to something first. And when I was shuffling these, this flew out. Okay, so that flew out. So this is about, this suggests that this personality right here, it was probably going to help you process a lot of what you're still dealing with in this past relationship. It's also suggesting that you're not going to be ready. It's almost like you've gone as far as you can on your own processing this, and you're going to need a different perspective and help from others to kind of pull you out of that emotional go-around that you keep circling back to and going inward and out of with these emotions and processing that relationship. This is about someone coming in to kind of restore. It's not that you're going to be mooching off someone or you're going to be needing them so much, is that it'll be like a pleasant byproduct that it'll just balance you out. This practical energy will be really good for you. You are still dealing with, and the reason why I said all that is because you're still dealing with the breakup. You're still kind of stuck in the past, or at least maybe you're clear of all the emotion, but you're just still processing a relationship or the sum total of relationships and what your love life has been up until this point. And you need to recognize this is you normally being happy-go-lucky, but probably still in a funk. Okay, so just recognize that and recognize that it's probably normal. And you're a water sign, so you do process things probably a lot more thoroughly than other signs just because of your emotional nature. That's not good or bad. It just, and part of that is we tend to get stuck if you're a water sign, going round and round and round with the same thing rather than just being like, all right, well, you know, just let it go. it's a bit more difficult for water signs. So you're going through a little funk right now. You're still dealing with the past here. Some impatience, you feel cut off, let down, probably not communicating it. And with the majority of your relationships, you might be feeling like they ended badly and there's some guilt over that. Just this whole emotional go around constantly, okay? You're gonna meet this person. How are you gonna meet this person? Well, the swords would suggest, you know, medical facility, surgery, doctors, things like that. But I think this is more like someone will emerge that you've known for a while, once you get to where you're not revisiting this so much, okay? I do want to clarify that because that's not telling me much. As far as it just shows that this is recovery. So, I mean, for some of you, you might meet somebody in recovery, like while you're going through a 12-step program, or, you know, a detox, or you're joining a support group to get over something. You might meet that person there. This also would suggest clergy, because we got this right here, church, social groups, support social groups. Maybe you're starting to reconnect with friends and you meet them through friends. Okay. Possible earth sign, someone to help you transition and kind of move past the grief or just the emotional go around. Okay, so normally this would mean like, oh my God, narcissist, right? But I think what this means is that somebody that, well, it's somebody that's kind of in the same boat you are. Honestly, like they're kind of dealing with being waylaid by something that happened to them. This is typically, like I said, this would be a narcissist, but I think this is about somebody that is also working through the anxiety. So I know this sounds really crazy, but it might be that how you're going to meet this person is around other like-minded individuals. That, like, again, that would suggest support groups, church social groups, just your good friends, longtime friends that happen to invite like another person to a gathering. It's not going to be a celebratory gathering. This is something where you just, there's like a weekly hangout, or you have dinner once a month, or you just kind of get together to talk, and that's how you're going to meet that person. And you'll find that they're going through the same thing, or they're kind of coming out of it, and they might have a bit more perspective on it than you do. They'll be able to help process that. Hold on here. Yeah, this person is going to help you deal with, they're going to give you perspective. This is somebody that's probably reserved, a personality that's kind of reserved or quiet, and you might, like, again, meet them through friends, and then you start branching off on your own with this person, just kind of doing things together under the guise of friendship. But there might be some interest there, and they're going to be able to understand what you're going through because they have their own guilt about what they've done. Not to say that you know, you're guilty or whatever, but that might be something you're hung up on, and they're going to have a lot of perspective to offer you on that, and getting to know this person and talking with them because they've dealt with the same, you're going to find that they've dealt with very similar issues with them. Okay, so doesn't tell me much about them physically other than this is a very stable personality. Let's see if we can get some timing here. The Pisces. Well, look at that. With the cards laid out, I must have shaved off about 8 minutes. Timing for Pisces. When is Pisces going to meet their new love? Maybe true love. All right. So, well, it'll be, once again, echoing this, when you get over the disappointment, and I think this person is going to help you with that. This suggests in about 5 months. So, sorry. Wish it was longer, but, or I mean, wish it was shorter. Wish it wasn't so long. We're looking at, let's see, this is, well, I'm not going to say what month it is. This is going to be probably around 5 months from when you see this video. Let's just put it that way. I won't say, oh, it's going to be in, you know, June, or, but just bank on 4 to 6 months. Split the average from when you see this video. That you will meet somebody that you might start feeling like, hey, there might be something there. Again, it will be gradual. It's not going to be something that is going to hit you like a thunderbolt, the instant traction, and just you're off and running. This is going to be solely based on friendship first, and they're going to be showing up to be in service of you on the spiritual level. They're going to be showing up to kind of restore their karma or restore their faith in people by helping you deal with yours, and your basis, your connection will be based on that. Not woundology, not sitting there sharing wounds, but just someone that's like, oh, hey, you know, I've been through that. When it's okay, this and this, and when you come out the other side, and then you build that friendship on that. You start hanging out and more, and there's a lot of laughter, but it slowly starts to dawn on you. It's not going to be instant attraction. Love makes the difference. Love can help heal. Oh boy. Love can help heal past hurts and provide a sense of security, self-worth, and importance. Thank you. My work is done. Just saying. I'm going to turn off the camera right now. Okay. That's exactly what I was talking about here. That's why this person shows up. Because again, sometimes we show up to heal and restore and help others. And it costs us nothing to do so because we're just giving from experience, and being kind costs you nothing. So whoever this person is, Pisces, I love this because it's a very stable personality. Very stable and practical, which is after all these letdowns and you plumb in the depths and trying to figure out what, you know, this is a very nice way. And look at this, they're going to be giving you perspective and helping you look at things differently instead of being mired down in your own funk. Okay, that just fell out. And round and round we go. Abundance. So this person, aside from materially, there very well could be that material, them being comfortable material aspect. They're going to kind of open up a whole new world for you as far as emotion. They're going to be somebody this is like hitting the jackpot or lottery as far as material goes, but it could also be, this will be a security like you've never felt before, a connection that you've never felt before, which for some of you, that's really what it's going to be all about at this stage of the game. You know every other facet of love, but you've never been the one that has had security provided. For the Pisces that I'm reading for, you've never had the security provided for you like this person will, emotionally, materially, and otherwise. It will be at this point, for the Pisces that I'm reading for, again, it will be what matters to you most because you're already pretty well versed in the other areas of love. As far as, you know, sex and romantic love and the mystery and the passion and all that. You're pretty comfortable with that side of it, but that security has always been lacking for you, and this person will be your match for that. Which, dang, that's pretty cool. All right, now remember when I was talking about this right here, kind of processing that, and round you go. This is about starting to believe your own illusions, or kind of being so stuck that you start to kind of believe these false truths that you might have keeping you company, that you're starting to believe about yourself that are not true. So this person, again, showing up, helping to pull you out of that funk right here, right? And saying, hey, wait a second, there's other things to consider. Let's get you up and out of the house. Let's start going to movies. Let's start doing whatever. It's not going to be like they're coming to rescue you, because that means you have to stay lost. We don't want that. What that means is someone's going to recognize that you are kind of just existing or living very simply and just day to day, and kind of like, okay, well, around and around we go. What now? And they're going to say, hey, let's go to a movie next week, or let's go hiking next weekend, or what are you doing on Thursday? Well, I've got this group or this or that. It's going to start that way. This person is going to be very instrumental in taking you outside of yourself to give you perspective, okay? So I'm describing somebody not so much physically here, like, oh, there's going to be passion and they're probably going to be a Virgo, or no, this is, although we're probably talking about Earth sign here, honestly. But this will be somebody that kind of, well, ticks all the boxes for you. They got the security, perspective. They're going to be very instrumental in helping you, and that extension of help from them doesn't come lightly. So there is a definite interest there, and it's something that they wouldn't make lightly, because Earth people are very practical, and when they do make an offer, you can count on it. It might be slow moving at first, but if you are considered worthy of their investment, honestly, they will involve themselves with you and want to help and want to invest in you emotionally and otherwise. They're going to want to take care of you. That's what they do. So, Pisces, you are set. Give yourself about 5 more months to process this, and then here it comes. Just saying. Because you got this abundance here. We got abundance twice here. We got Basically, this speaking to them, helping to come restore and to pull you outside of yourself and show you a different perspective and move you forward. This may very well be a true love, but it's definitely a new love, so, and a new experience for you. It's going to give you a security that you've been looking for and that you have not had provided for you. So yay, you Pisces. Here we are at 15 minutes. Awesome. So I hope this was helpful, and I hope it gives you hope and it gave you what you were looking for when you finally do see this reading. And I hope to see you in the next video. Take care.